guys, Keaton Mike is here, and this is my audio review for Big Hero 6. Big Hero 6 is the new 3D computer animated superhero comedy film directed by Don Hall and Chris Williams and features the voices of Ryan Potter and Scott Adsit. The film follows the special bond that develops between plus-sized inflatable robot Baymax and prodigy hero Hamada, who team up with a group of friends to form a band of high-tech superheroes. Now, I was really looking forward to Big Hero 6. Like, from that teaser trailer, I was already pumped up to see what other badass things I would expect from that movie when it was already released. Of course, it's from the creators of Frozen. And what also really gets me interested in seeing the movie itself is that the fact that it is based on a Marvel comic book. So, how was Big Hero 6? Are you kidding me? This movie was adorably served perfection. Funny, I watched this 2 times just to see the after credits because I wanted to see Stan Lee. But overall, everything that was operated and built into this entire picture was extremely a well-guided path for the directors, because honestly, this movie was basically really accelerating and heartwarming. Going on to the voice acting, Ryan Potter did an absolutely terrific job as the role of Hiro Hamada. I mean, this guy mainly brought out the charms after this movie. I mean, his character was so relatable and hilarious. And as for Scott Adsit, who did the voice acting for Baymax, I mean, oh my god, this guy has an absolutely talented voice. His voice really sounds like a robot, honestly, and his character was so adorable and really cute when he was on screen. And basically, Scott Adsit brought this character to life in a more competitive and well-achieved goal kind of way. Big Hero 6 also features some really heartwarming scenes too. I mean, like, Hero's chemistry with his brother was absolutely the most loving, bonding brotherhood of all time. And for the fact that we knew from the second trailer his brother was going to die was absolutely heartbreaking, and I really felt what Hero was going through after being torn apart heavily by the incident. Hero's chemistry with Baymax, on the other hand, was absolutely the most classic Disney bond of all time. I mean, even though Baymax is just a robot and Hero's just a regular human being, but their differences collide with just a sprinkle of comprehension, and they seem to bond very well like best pals. The animation was also eye-dazzling. I mean, every bit of this wonderful picture is absolutely good to look at. I love the animation, the colors and textures were very well done. I mean, we didn't watch this in 3D, but it still looks good without the glasses, so check it. The pacing of this movie is overall, it was absolutely great. Nothing kept me bored whatsoever. I just kept my eyes glued to the screen, watching every inch and minute of this fantastic roller coaster ride that just eases to amazement in so many spectacular ways. The only problems that I have with Big Hero 6 is that sometimes the jokes aren't really that funny. I know it's from the creators of Frozen, and Frozen doesn't really compose itself very well with its jokes because it's a freaking kids movie, for God's sakes, and those jokes don't last for me to make a chuckle out of my voice box. And the biggest issue I had is that this movie had so many twists and turns that don't really mesh very well on screen, especially when you knew the antagonist is a nice professor dude. By the way, the biggest issue I had with Bigger Hero 6 is try to think of a better villain. Because honestly, the villain in this movie is just a guy getting revenge because another guy turns his daughter into a wormhole. He wants to kill the guy for revenge, and some nerds led by the kid and his best pal robot are trying to stop the guy. I know it's mainly a perfect story for the movie itself, but for God's sakes, I've seen this villain countless of times in many movies in my time. It's so cliche, and I demand Hollywood to create better concepts for villains because it's enough. Stop. But overall, despite my problems and issues with it, I still think Big Hero 6 is a fun film. Go check it out with the entire family, especially when you have kids. They will enjoy every bit of Baymax, and please stay after the credits. Overall, Big Hero 6 was a fun, eye-dazzling animation experience for me. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Well, that was my audio review for Big Hero 6. I know, still audio review. You guys might be wondering, oh god, when is it going to go back to video reviews? Honestly, my camera's still in repair. My dad hasn't got it out of the repair shop yet. But hopefully when it gets back, I will really have good audio because